What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel and this Marvel Avengers videos. And if you haven't already known, we've got Tachyon Rifts and the arrival of Substation Zero. Real quickly, I'm going to give you guys a little tour of the base as I explore it. And we're going to go into Tachyon Rifts, what to expect, and how to beat them. But before we get into that, be sure to like and subscribe if you're looking for more Marvel Avengers guides, tips, and lore. Anytime I enter a new zone, I always turn around to look back where I came from to appreciate all the detail and hard work the devs put in. And I was not disappointed by the amazing waterfall I got to see. And as you see here, I'm about to walk by, you're going to see a temporal rift. The shield agents all around you, make note of it. And it seems to happen upon entering any community space, both the helicarrier and the anthill. All of your major shield faction characters have been moved to this area, including Sydney Gaffer Levine, your shield faction vendor. So this is where you'll have to go to level up your shield faction and redeem any reward. Across the way over here is your Inhuman Faction Alliance faction assignment terminal. I don't know, the thing where you get your daily assignments. That's where this is going to be. I explained this in another earlier video, but here it is again. Coming through down this way is your hero terminal where you'll change heroes. And we find one Dum Dum Dugan, Subdirector of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Howling Commando veteran. I'm curious to see how they bring Dum Dum Dugan into this universe. There's a lot of crazy stories in the comics. As we make our way back out of this area, we move into the S.H.I.E.L.D. Communications Hub. You'll see lots of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents, all at computer terminals hanging out, creating that awesome S.H.I.E.L.D. underground ambiance. And then we make it up to our war table. Up on the map there is potential Tachyon Rift locations, and then we go see one Maria Hill, Subdirector, maybe even Director of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Once you meet her for the first time, she'll send you down to Alessandra Morales, who is over here around the corner, and this is where you'll get your daily assignments and villain sector missions for the S.H.I.E.L.D. faction. Now, I wanted to take a closer look at the map here by the war table because I think this is going to give us some clues as to potential Tachyon Rift missions or even villain sectors or just different areas of the world that we're going to end up traveling to. Upon accessing the war table for the first time, you'll get your first Tachyon mission, Breakout. So let's take a closer look at what a Tachyon mission actually is and how to beat it. Now, before you get started, I need you guys to understand that this is a new mission type, not an actually new mission. You're going to be running some of the same missions you have before. So like for instance, this mission is a retell of a Inhuman Alliance mission, but with a few mission modifiers that make the gameplay experience quite thrilling, actually. The first thing you'll probably notice are these bright, shiny orbs on the map. These are temporal anomalies, and these will increase after you pick them up. These are going to increase the amount of time you have to complete a mission. You'll notice as I pick these up, the timer in the lower corner goes up. Now, you'll also notice that as you travel through the map, temporal anomalies appear with giant bolts of light and flare. Now, there's no reason to worry about running out of time. They give you plenty of time in this particular mission to beat it. They don't really force you to collect these temporal anomalies. You get plenty of time by beating villains and picking up the orbs as you go. If you're a question mark goblin and you've got to go and attack and collect every single extra item and loot box and save every Inhuman you can, you might want to watch the timer kind of closely. Or if you get too caught up in the throes of battle, you might forget to grab your temporal anomalies and die just like I did. But don't worry too much, you'll just respawn at your most recent checkpoint and be good to go from there. Now, the next thing you might have noticed is all of the enemies around you will have overshields. This creates a bit of a problem when trying to melee characters off of objectives in future missions, but it's not that big a deal. It just makes them a little bit more annoying. It takes a little bit longer to kill, and when you're in a time crunch, it puts a little bit of pressure to be effective and efficient in battle. The next thing you'll see is that heroic abilities charge at an incredibly fast rate. So just go nuts, especially if you have high heroic charge builds like I do on my Thor. You're lightning and thunder everywhere. It's pretty fun. It was a good time. Now, the next thing I want to bring your attention to is that the Tachyon Storm deals damage to you and the rest of your heroes over time. It will bring you down to a critical state, but no further. I'm assuming it's about 15% of your life. I forget what critical damage actually is, but yeah, bring willpower builds or a character that can heal you, like Kamala Khan. The Tachyon mission Breakout can be done solo or with a team, but subsequent missions that you'll receive will be multiplayer only. It's going to be Currently we have 2 missions, but I'm wondering if they're going to replace both of them or just one of them on the daily. We'll have to wait till tomorrow to be sure. But one thing my buddy media_yogurt and I did find, it was easier to have one character focus on the objectives and another to focus on killing and picking up temporal anomalies to keep the timer going. On this mission, you only had 1 minute to complete the Tachyon Rift rather than the 2 minutes and 30 seconds or whatever, the 2:20, which was much more forgiving. This mission required a little bit of teamwork, and we were a bit on the edge of our seats every now and then as we both ran mad to try to either rescue a teammate or grab a temporal anomaly last second. You'll also be required to be power level 140, and this will be the only guaranteed way to get cosmic gear. And trust me, you want cosmic gear. If you don't know what cosmic gear does, check out my debuffs and status effect guide that I'm gonna post right here. So click that video you see on your screen right now, and let me know in the comments what you think of Tachyon Rift missions. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Do you think they're fun? Did you have a good time playing it? I really, really wanna know. But until the next time, guys, I'm the Jedi Ninja. Stay out of trouble, make good choices, and may the Force be with you.